Oh my gosh. Running a are here. I figure we'll start with By the Asshole just 'cause I don't know what to play today. I ain't got no clue. Oh. Alright. Our first Am I the Asshole? Sorry. Is my friends make me feel bad about beating a game. So like the title suggests, I, 23F, beat a few games and got close to beating them, and it made my friends upset. All three are male, and their ages range from 21 to 23. Now, these games are not ones recently released. They've been out for 3+ years. The most recent one being Borderlands 3. We started the game off together, but stopped playing it uh, shortly after, for different games. I didn't play the game for years, and just this May started playing it again by myself. The guys were playing a different game and didn't join me. I beat the game in August along with all the side quests and the first DLC. I asked my boyfriend, one of the three mentioned, if he wanted to play it with me, and he said no since I already beat the game. I was disappointed, but didn't push or make a big deal of it. Took a few months back break to play Cult of the Lamb and Minecraft, and now to the present. Uh, they, as of 2 days ago, started playing Borderlands 3. I wasn't invited to join them, and I didn't know. God, this is like, there's like no break in this, so it's impossible to read. They were even thinking about playing until I walked into the bedroom to see him playing. It hurt, but I wasn't invited, and regret not asking to join them. I just thought back to our conversation about a few months ago and thought that he wouldn't want to play with me anyway. They stayed up till probably 5 a.m. rushing through the story mode as fast as possible. I was invited the next day to play with them and joined in to story chapter with them. They were already 2/3 of the way done by the time I joined. Already, I did have to go to bed after the mission, thanks to almost being 2 a.m. And I guess I'm in the wrong for assuming they would wait to. I would have loved finishing the game with them if it wasn't so late, but I guess that didn't matter. When I mentioned waiting until I could join them again, they got after me, saying that they didn't need to wait for someone since I already beat, saying what I am talking about and agreeing. I just kind of shut up about it and went to bed. They stayed up till about 5 a.m. again, playing it, and already almost done with the game. I feel left out and upset. I don't think anything would have changed if I didn't beat the game. Am I in the wrong for assuming they would beat it with me? That was part of the playthrough now? Yeah, honestly, I kind of get that. Like, at that point, they had already invited her to join and play. So, like, why would they finish it without? Like, I kind of understand uh being a little upset that she had beat it alone originally, but in the context of the fact that it was a very long time before they actually went back to the game, I I kind of would have assumed they weren't playing it anymore. So to be able to, like, I don't know, just I don't think she's the asshole. I think that they handled that situation poorly. And I feel like they rushed through it to try and make a point, which is very much, of course, not what should have happened. Touch my ear. Glasses again. I'm gonna put my I use our water to put my sign up. Alright, just from the title being, Am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend to stop playing games? I already want to say yes. But, let's get into the story. So I, 20F, have been with my boyfriend, 23M, for 3 years. It's not a good age gap. Not that the age itself is bad, but he was 20 and you were 17. Eek. But when we first got together, he didn't play video games very much. Maybe an hour or two a day. For the past 2 years, his video games time has increased dramatically. Every day after work, getting home from a 10-hour shift, usually around 3 to 5 p.m., anywhere in those times, he plays until about 12 a.m., and now I understand wanting to have some downtime after work. I do wish he would spend some time with me, not constantly on the game, but I have gotten used to it, as when I do ask to hang out, he always says he doesn't want to get off the game. Not always, but most of the time. My bigger issue is on the weekends. He will stay up all night on the game, usually come to bed around 4 or 5 a.m., and then sleeps all day the next day, despite many attempts to wake him up. Literally does not want to wake up until late in the evening, and this is every weekend. I am tired of seeing him sleep all day during the weekend and just being lazy. As soon as he wakes up on the weekend, it's back to the game also. We have a baby on the way, and I'm just at my breaking point. I don't want a man who acts like a teenager, and it is always in a fight when I ask him to cut down time on his game. I completely understand why I need to have that downtime and doing something he enjoys, which is video games. However, I am over how often he plays, and I really want him to get out of this habit before the baby gets here. I'm not asking him to stop completely. However, when the subject gets brought up, he acts as if that is what I'm saying. However, I also feel like an asshole because he does work long hours during the week, and who am I to tell him what to do? I just really need advice because I don't want a man who only plays video games rather than doing something productive and spending time with his family. But I do want to make our relationship work, especially now that we are having a baby. I yeah, this one, stop. No, that's unreasonable because that's his relax and downtime and that kind of shit. Cut down is reasonable if he's got a kid on the way. I get it. Oh, I like this comment. You are not the asshole here, but you are both still very young. Did he start playing games at the same time he started working long hours? If so, he just might not have the energy to do much else. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. I can only guess, but he sounds like he could be depressed and feels a bit trapped, as you always need to communicate, suggest different things you can do together that you think he would like. Meowdy meowdy, Eternal. You aren't in the wrong, of course. He should be more focused on you. I bet he's scared, uses the game to avoid what's real. Honestly, I'd believe that. I would. You need... What? Yeah, you need to have a coming to Jesus meeting with him. He needs to grow up. Maybe he's scared about being a father and needs to start pulling his weight. I understand about being scared about being a father. He's 23. I get that. But like, did they not read the post? Dude's working 10-hour days. He's that's what he's doing it. He's doing what he can to support, and he would like to relax after work. Like, I don't necessarily think either of them are totally in the wrong, but I agree that with the other person, it sounds like he might like be getting hit with a little bit of depression and like worriedness because he does have a kid on the way. But like, Actually, yes, I read the post. I worked 10 hour, and I have worked 10-hour shifts, but I come to home and spend all night playing video games and sleeping all day is not something a person about to become a parent has to do. That's actually completely fucking wrong. The fact that I'm a late night person naturally, like I'd rather be awake until like 3, 4 in the morning. Um, that's actually a really good thing for a kid. Why? Because they're going to be up all night fucking crying anyway. It's good to have that person awake. Because then it's not just relying on mom the entire fucking time. Like, what? I mean, yeah, I agree that, like, the all-night sessions and sleeping all day the next day is not good. But that's part of why I'm saying I think he's depressed. You were planning on washing your hair and eating breakfast. Hang out, but you've been lazy and rotting in bed. Honestly, I get it. I get it. That's why I started late. I didn't want to get up, and because I just don't know what to do today. So we're reading Am I the Asshole stories and judging some of the fucking comments. Because shut the fuck up, JMG4 Craigslists. You're the asshole. Alright, next one. Oh my god, I love their username. It's a dumbass bitch. Perfect. Am I the asshole for being an adult on an all ages game? No. It's all ages. All games are all ages, except, well, when you're an adult, all games are all ages, because, what? You're not gonna play a kid's game? You can play a kid's game. Who cares? You know? Sorry for bad formatting on mobile. You know the drill. Fair enough. That means I'm gonna have to highlight to know where the fuck I'm reading. Alright, so this is a kind of a weird one. I just got a really frustrating interaction. I need to get some... Oh my god, I can't breathe. Need to get some opinions from other adults in the city. Basically, I'm 19M, and my close friend/partner is 20M. We are Roblox just talking to each other on VC and having a good time. To preface, we know each other in real life. We aren't Roblox e-daters. We've both been playing this game since we were kids, and usually only talk to people that are 17 plus or want to distance ourselves from kids. Tonight, we are on VC talking, and he said that he was having a bad time and suggested that we go to the therapy server so we could jokingly have a therapy session. For those unfamiliar with Roblox, there's a voice chat server called Therapy with separate lockable rooms for anybody to have personal conversations with each other. That's interesting. I did not know that. So we get on there and start talking. I forget to lock the door after we went in, but people aren't being disruptive, so I didn't think much of it. Enter this girl. She walks in and starts inserting herself into our conversation. I wasn't initially mad since I forgot to lock the door, and that's on me. She sounded older, so us not thinking about it, thinking it was a big deal, would occasionally respond to what she was saying. It was all still very lighthearted in tone, with her jokingly making fun of him for not getting real therapy and whatnot. We were all being very polite to each other, and everything was fine until my friend offhandedly mentioned that he's 20, and the girl started going off on us. Like, full-on screaming that we were disgusting pedos for being on a kid's game, and accused us of grooming. When we tried to explain to her that the game is all ages, she said that adults shouldn't be allowed to, outside of the 17-plus servers. Before we know, it's her screaming has attached to the entire crowd of players and giving their thoughts and having opinions on if adults should be allowed to play non-17-plus portion of the game. Most people were on our side, and that there were one or two people agreeing with her, saying that we should have left the game immediately when she started talking to us. What? Here's where I'm conflicted. I do think that people of all ages should be allowed to play Roblox. All Roblox games, regardless of rating. But I also sort of agree with the sentiment that we should have stopped speaking to her as soon as we found out she was a minor. Well, when was it mentioned that she was a minor? From what you've posted, that was never mentioned. You did make an assumption about age, but you did not mention at all that you found out she was actually below 17. My friend can be extremely petty and has the if I leave, I'm letting the asshole win mentality, and I will almost never back down when he's in an argument. Too long, didn't read. Friend and I were having private conversation. Girl shows up, inserts herself into it, finds out we're adults, and screams at us for talking to her. Are we the asshole? No? I know almost nothing about gaming, but what I can garner from this experience is that you will most likely remember in the future to lock the door in these chat servers. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, not the asshole. Absolutely. It's a learning curve for everyone. Now you'll not only be the master of the game, but also the guardian of your own private digital fortress. You gotta keep those virtual gates closed to ensure the trolls stay in their own lane. Not the asshole. Live and learn. Not the asshole. It was an honest mistake for not locking the room, and it's completely valid for adults to play all age games. I would say, though, for future references, depending on what you were talking about, confirms the ages of everyone in the room. That way, for you, for one, you know you aren't exposing kids to adult information, and two, you don't get reported on a kid-friendly server. I understand where her concern is coming from, but it still gives her no right to be unhinged about it. Don't take it to heart, though. It sounds like it was an accident. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with that kid, but I really hope they get proper therapy. Because you can play whatever fucking game you want. I enjoy playing It Girl and fucking Dress to Impress on Roblox. Alright? Like, what the fuck? Oh god, the last one that I found so far. But am I the asshole for banning a developmentally disabled girl from board game night purely because she's so bad at the games? Oh, this one's that one's a lot. I read the title. It was like, oh boy, oh boy. I need to know. I need to know. All right. Breathing. For a while, I've been doing weekly board game nights on Meetup. We've been building up a decent sized group and usually get around 10 to 12 people coming, and we hang out, play board games for about 3 hours. It's a lot of fun, and there's people of all sorts of skill levels. And sure, some people are better or smarter than others, but at least for the rest of them, there's some thought process and basic understanding of the rules. Not for her, though. I'll call her Sally for the story. After a few months of board game night, she started coming. She's nice enough and enthusiastic about, but the problem is she's dumb. Like, more dumb than I thought was possible. She always started by playing Mafia for a few rounds. We've explained the rules to her over and over, and she still barely understands them. She always shows the entire table her roll card thinking she's hiding it, and no matter how many times we reshuffle, she... Oh god, I can't read. She does it over and over again until we just ignore it out of frustration. Any action she takes is completely random. As a doctor, she heals confirmed Mafia. As a detective, she checks people checked earlier. She votes with zero thought. And if we slowly speak directly in her at her to her explaining why someone is the mafia, she'll vote for someone no one is even suspicious of. And then one of the revotes vote for confirmed innocent. She ruined dozens of games like this. Anytime we play a game, we have to take an extra 20 minutes explaining every rule over and over and over to her, and she's never understood one. She has no sense of strategy and ruins every game. Usually we end up just having to take her turns for her after she's asked what every card on her hand does for twice for 5 minutes per turn. Plus she does stuff all the time, like say the secret word out loud to confirm that's the right one, point directly to hidden information, display nearly every turn of hers, after ruining the game and just mentally incapable of understanding any game's mechanics, much less strategy. Now, I want to point out that she's perfectly nice, and most people seem to tolerate her, but she ruins game night because she makes it impossible to play any games. But now I've gotten sick of her, and so I just banned her from the meetup group and changed the venue for the next few weeks. I know it's a dick move, and she probably can't help it, but otherwise, it's my limited free time I want to use playing board games with like-minded people who turned into babysitting a tall child. Uh, I know someone like this. I played Munchkin with them once, just basic Munchkin. One deck, no expansions, 6 players. It took 4 hours. And that was 5 of us blatantly cheating in the last hour in a futile attempt to put the game out of its misery. See, okay. This is a hard one. Because, like, it's not even that he completely doesn't want to include her. He's been letting her, like, be involved and all of that. And it's just kind of gotten to a point where, like, he wants his free time, limited free time in his words, to be able to, like, play the games, which I get. Like, you're busy, you're doing stuff all the time, working, whatever, and, like, all you get is a handful of hours a week to be able to sit down and do something and goof off. It's really hard when you're trying to do that and then somebody is just not listening. I mean, it's hard because, like, she can't help it, but at the same time, he's not her babysitter, you know? You are not the asshole for wanting to enjoy your game nights without constant disruptions. It's your free time. You should be able to spend a time with people who contribute positively to the experience. I agree. Um, except that wasn't the question. OP is the asshole for the way they handled it. That I agree with. The way that it was handled, definitely the asshole. Is he the asshole for wanting to not be in that situation anymore? No. uh, that group's just talking about poker night, apparently. Not the asshole. Sounds like you're playing at a public venue and Sally's mom is dropping her off. If the group is large enough, it can work if people are willing to take turns with Sally. But right now, Sally's mom is basically sitters, and that's not okay. See? I would also be willing to play with Sally sometimes, but not every time. I don't want to work for 8 hours and then have my leisure time, activity time, turned into 3 hours of babysitting by some random person. I'm not sure what the other opinion you have. If you want to have an enjoyable game night, this seems like the least hurtful one. Sally's mom really just set her up for failure. She could have accompanied Sally and bring a game Sally knows how to play, and then ask people to join and be willing to play the basic game with Sally for an hour. I mean, granted, we don't know Sally's age. Um, it does, yeah, that not once is Sally's age mentioned. So, like, we don't know if Sally's a kid. I'm going off of the full assumption Sally's an adult. Um, which, if they are as not understanding and capable as OP says, which obviously we don't really know, we're just getting OP's side, then I highly doubt that they're there alone, which means that they were there with either a parent, a friend, a care worker, um, that are not taking into consideration anybody else's time but theirs and Sally's. So, yeah. Like, that's just. Yeah. Yeah, not the asshole sounds fucking exhausting for something that's supposed to be fun. To be fair to this girl, my mother-in-law is a retired doctor, and she couldn't get her head around the rules to the resistance, like, no matter what. She would start each round with, okay, so I'm a traitor. What does that mean? And it was supposed to be we'd have to stop, and would be surprised we'd have to stop the game. Once I could understand, but 4 times in a row. Also tried Forbidden Island, Go, and heck, even Monopoly City with her, to similar results. Some people just don't have a rules brain, regardless of whether or not they are otherwise intelligent, I guess. Not being able to understand the basics of Sushi Go is impressive. I don't know. Hold on. What is Sushi Go? Okay, so it's a card game. In the super fast sushi card game Sushi Go, you're eating at a sushi restaurant and trying to grab the best combination of sushi dishes as they whiz by. Score points for collecting most sushi rolls or making a full set of sushi. Interesting. All right. Huh. All right. Never even heard of it. Seriously, I even made up a little rhyme to help her put one down, pass it around, but that's all you do. Chopstick expected every single turn. Even my 7-year-old understands it. No, every time she would try to put several down at the same time and pick up cards. Why? Or pass it to the wrong person. It was baffling. We dealt with this in my Pathfinder group. Tried everything to coach a on the spectrum player to have him be acceptable baseline for participating. He kept causing disrupting antics and just odd behavior at the table. He didn't know his character or the rules or spells for his character. We finally had to boot him. We felt awful about it, but the group would not have survived if he had remained. Ooh, if you did this on your own without discussing with the group, you're the asshole. If the group is not enjoying that time they spend because of how poorly she plays and have expressed this dissatisfaction to you as the organizer, then not the asshole. Games are group entertainment, like casual sports teams. If the group is entertained, then it shouldn't matter to an organizer. If the group's enjoyment is being negatively impacted by some participants, it is perfectly reasonable to boot the problem people. For people, or some groups are more focused on the activity, while other groups are more interested in socializing. Sally sounds like she would be perfectly fine in a group that is catered on. I agree. I agree with that one. Yeah. No, I don't. I think he handled it poorly. We don't get a lot of detail on it, but if he just booted without like explaining it to anybody, then I feel like he handled it in an assholey way. But I don't think wanting to not have to babysit her is not an asshole move. Straight up, I just don't think it is. Ugh. All right, let's. What do we? What do we want to do? I don't know what to do today. I got stuff I have to do later, which is why I don't have the timer on. Fair. Hello, baby. The bubba girl. Girl. Guess we'll just play some more Power Wash. Get prepared for the Shrek pack. I've been really sucked into Power Wash. If you guys hadn't noticed. I know. Let me explain a kind of. There we go. Like, come on. Oh, is it really gonna make me climb up there to do that? Oh my god. Ah. Alright, yeah, so there is graffiti under here. I have to do probably a different. That's so. Ah! I can get it slowly with this one. Will this, like, actually do the job? Yeah. Alright. Let's put a different one. Get it dealt with quickly. Having to, like, hover over it for seconds. Oh, oh. Oh. Alright, back to the graffiti. That was the whole reason why I gotten jumped up there. Getting distracted. What I'm good at. Like, this one's easier to see everything so far. How do you expect me to clean that if I can't even... Oh, it didn't. It's just a shadow. Got it. Alright, let's go over here. Oh my god. Now I'm actually trying to push E. It's like not working because I'm stupid. I feel like this is the first level I actually watched somebody play of Power Wash Sim. And if I remember correctly, it definitely took him a while because it was two Mark and Jack and somebody. I don't know. Or clean. I'm... Oh, no. No, no. I was just gonna go out of my way and do Spotify Premium, but I don't wanna... I don't... You're not even what I... Again, not even what I was trying to clean. I wish I could, like, just clean in a proper... I guess I shouldn't say proper, but, like, in an order. Instead of just getting sidetracked. That's just not how my brain works. Did you just wash your hair there and order food? I mean, honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you got the means to do it, you know? Finish packing, hell yeah. Got some nice power wash ASMR while you get ready. I don't even think we're gonna end up finishing this level, but I needed to start it. I only had two big fucking jobs on the like list. So, I had to start one of them, I guess. Hey, that I probably have to clean the top of it. Can't jump while carrying. Exactly what I gotta do. Clean the top of it. I can't jump up there, so. Done. There we go. It should be. Uh, Not worried about the graffiti. I'll get that. More of a pinpoint one, that's fine. Get as much of the broad amount of dirt as possible. I feel like that's just not long enough. Honestly, I'm pretty sure for Halloween, Yeti and I are gonna do that purgatory mode and escape the backrooms together. I'm actually super. Yeah, I get overwhelmed looking at the skate parks. A lot to fucking have to. Hey, hi, howdy ho. How are you doing, Ro? Funny is I didn't actually mean for that to rhyme, but it worked. Still sick as fuck. Oh no. Like, I know the reason why I don't feel good today is because I'm hungry. Which is 1000% a me problem. I have grapes. I just don't want to have to cook. I don't want to, like, I don't want to have to do anything today. Not gonna lie. So, possibly COVID. COVID's just, it's still here. It's still fucking people up and killing people. We've just stopped reporting on it. Getting the graffiti off the wall is, like, my least favorite thing. Like, I'm sure I'd probably be fine if I just went and used, like, the multi-cleaner. I just don't fucking want to, man. Did I clean? Yeah, I cleaned up there. Right? Right? I think I did. Yeah, like, it's just not as satisfying if I use the soap. Oh, the top. Alright. I was like, why? I thought I did the top, but I didn't. I haven't done much of the story. I did a lot of the, like, special ones. Like, I did the Tomb Raider. I did the cruise ship. Yeah. I've done the shoe house. He called me a stinky butt and then tried to blame one of the kids on it. Shrek came out yesterday. I'm so fucking excited. I still haven't gotten it yet. I need money. But, I'm excited. Right? I know. I get paid in a few days. And then I'll get it. I cannot wait for Shrek. I can't wait to clean up the swamp. The onion carriage? Yeah. Yeah. So I'll be getting it here in a few days. Always. Are you able to play DLC if host has it and you don't? Because if so, I'll just host and, like, bring you in. You just don't think you'll get anything for it? I mean, fair. Oh my god, it's one of the S's. I used to draw that shit on everything. But, like, when I get it, I would happily host, so way you can join me in some swamp cleaning. Yeah, we've been vibing real hard with Power Wash Sim because I just haven't like I haven't wanted really to do much else. And a lot of the things I do play in my off time, like Red Dead, I cannot stream. My computer cannot handle it. Yes, definitely sleep the sickness off. You need to feel better. You're not allowed to be sicky. I say so. I am the friendly neighborhood swamp grandpa. See, I have like horrid posture when I play this game. Like I have bad posture anyway. But like it's so bad when I play this for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about Power Wash Simulator that just causes me to hunch over and like tense up my shoulders. Guess I'm trying to turn into an ogre. Right? Yeah, I just get like lost in it. I get lost in the fucking sauce, man. But I really like it. Power Rush Sim is like everything I wanted it to be. And more now with all of the like levels and shit. I'm slowly turning it into the default game where if I don't know what to play, I play this instead of Dead by Daylight. Because though I love Dead by Daylight to pieces, the game is amazing, the community has gotten so grotesque and disgusting that I it's so hard for me to like want to participate, especially when I'm live. Don't I don't want half of the shit to happen. Make their own levels. Ooh, that'd be cool. That would be so fucking cool. If that was ever added, I would dream that a level would be made for me to go clean. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, that would be the dream. Oh my god, that counts that side of the wall too. And I guess that makes sense. It's the wall. But I'm still gonna complain. Oop. God, every time. I don't know how to push buttons in the game. I don't know what it is. My brain can't comprehend the button pressing. Oh, this is one with rust on it, so it's gonna be a bitch to fucking clean. That's awesome sauce. Actually, what is this? I can't do the fucking the rust. Mine doesn't work. Oh my god, it does. Wait, it wasn't working earlier though. Wait a second. Yeah, I've been told that where'd it go? That it's in here. I don't remember if it's like I have to get it out, there's an achievement for it or something, but I'll fuck with it. I hate dealing with rust, so I'm using the soap. That's baffling. Ooh, we have an ad about to start. Means stretch a little bit. All right. I'm gonna stand up and stretch for an ad. Oh god. Welcome back, everybody. Buy everything. God, I wish I could go lower than prone. I can't. Logically, I could actually crawl under there and clean it, but like the game doesn't let me. Get all of the ground up as well. And we go sides. I really gotta go. Uh. Oh, there we go. Alright, getting this section of the floor done. I realized after I pointed at how carefully. That's how you make a slope out of concrete. Okay, so no, this floor is different than the other floor. I was actually concerned. This is gallery floor, well, that's skate park floor. Yo. Alrighty. I love the bubbly sounds. Great. Definitely add to it. Okay. Um. Want this? I can feel like I've actually done all of the gallery fucking says it's done. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn that off because we don't have the timer on today. Because don't think I'm gonna be on for 40, for 4 hours. So I don't have it on today. I got so sorry. That's okay, because whatever anybody did want to do, which I do believe I'm actually starting on the 30th rather than. I want to make sure I'm dressed as Jeff on Halloween instead of a day early or a day late. I don't know. It's just what I want to do. I don't think they're gonna have a real issue with that. I mean, you never know, but I think starting Halloween celebrations a day early. Okay. Sectional wall. Oh, there's zero reason anybody should be calling me right now, so I'm not gonna answer. Good try though. Okay, I literally do not see what the fuck's there. I'm trying to find even the smallest speck. There we go. Hey yo! In the skate park, push the ball out of the bowl! I did it. I did it. Yeah. Oh my. Alright. So much to. Alright. I know that's part of the bowl and not the upper floor, but it's attached to the upper floor. I'm watching them at the same time. yeah, there's just a lot of stuff. A lot. Oh my gosh. Okay, get under the railing. Let's say I feel like I have to clean the side of the railing for it to count. Which is valid. Wouldn't just clean the top of something. We just gotta go slow. We just gotta remind ourselves we can't like speed through it. Gotta give it that time to actually work the dirt off. I can't stand up. There we go. Alright, hold on. Let's do the bowl. I don't know why, but I feel like the bowl's gonna be pretty. Gotta go slow pace. Check once in a while we're getting all the dirt. I find it funny that the water just like evaporates once it's washed the stuff away. You don't deal with any like cooking or shooting or anything like that. And again, it's like getting there. Already looking good. I always feel like I have to go back over things when I use the white one. Like, I like it because it does do technically a broader area, but to have to go back over it with, like, the green one afterwards, obnoxious. Like, I'll use it on, like, the walls that have, like, the graffiti, because it's not gonna get the graffiti off. So I'm gonna have to go back over it anyway. But that way I can just slough off the all the like dirt and stuff, you know? Debating on where I wanted to start next. Alright. Does that count? Yeah, that counts as the quarter pipe. So I guess we're gonna do that part next. Just the red that counts as quarter pipe? I think so. Here we go. Alright. Almost good. Hey there, I got the heck of a filthy sidecar if you wanna. Yeah. It's like a much nicer job to be doing this one. I know that pushing M2 just makes it do the thing, but I still like hold it for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I know better. I know it hurts. Ordering outside. Oh. Um. Here's stretch. And then keep going. Should have known communism was a bad thing. There were a lot of red flags. Oh my god. Not doing better. All of them red flags. Right? All right. Definitely gonna have to pull the ladder over here. Which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I hate having to like pinpoint the tiny little specks that get left behind by the spray nozzle. Alright, I think I got most. I'm pushing F, thank you. Give it to me. Give it to me, she yelled. I'm so wet, give it to me now. She could have screamed all she wanted, but I was keeping the umbrella. Oh my god. I told you to bring your own fucking umbrella. Not gonna share mine. That's teaching a kid that when you say bring a jacket, it's cold, and then they bitch and moan that it's cold. It's just like, yeah, I told you to fucking bring a jacket, dipshit. Like, I didn't just say that because I wanted to see you suffer. It's fucking cold out, dude. That wall oh, okay. That wall reaches all the way over there. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm still working over. And nice and slow. Getting all of the dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. this shit. The oh my god. Ugh. Oh, I was like, where? I'm not seeing dirt because I hadn't looked from an entire angle yet. Oh, no wonder I wasn't seeing any dirt. Not gonna see it from where I was looking. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Judging myself. I like how the game says that there's music, but there's not. No music has played since turning up the music setting. Alright. Get that down the side there. Because this one is a bit ridiculous trying to clean a loop-the-loop. Push E, I pushed R, I think. I wish it wasn't E and R. Like, they're right next to each other. Finish this up. I don't want to get too distracted and continue on and watchies here. There we go. We got this.
Hydrate, you
Oh
bastard.
my god.
Hydrate.
That scared the shit out of me. Finish up just this little section so I don't skip over. Alright. Ah, tell you what. Carefully. Very, very carefully. You gotta remember to clear your cache. Yeah, you want to make sure you don't delete the wrong things, you know? Just clear the cache, validate some files, you'll be fine. It'll be fine. How are you doing today, Myers? I'm actually flying through the skate park a lot faster than I thought I would. This is still the only thing we're gonna do today. Ouch. I still I still have a bunch of stuff I gotta do later. I don't want to make sure that I'm ready for it. But still vibing. We're still cleaning. I didn't know what to do today, so we started with some Am I the Asshole? And we're gaining a skate park, I guess. Buddha? Ooh, what are you playing on Roblox? Strongest Battlegrounds? I've never played that, so I wouldn't know. I didn't even know that was a... I should have put... So that way I could properly... They're not gonna let me up here. Why am I not allowed up here to clean these? Genuinely makes zero sense. I can get up on the other one. Ow, ho, ho, my ankle. That hurt. There we go. God, that took too long. Go. This this level's not as bad as I was expecting. It's definitely not my favorite one I've done. I personally really like just the smaller levels, but this isn't so bad. I would call this like medium. It's better than like the trophy on the Tomb Raider ones. That one fucking sucked. I hated that level. That was ridiculous. I had to like clean the whole like ceiling and shit too. I hated it. This was just kind of like a lot of climbing to get the right angle to get something, which isn't the worst. It's kind of annoying. Like, it's not. I was definitely expecting way worse when I was looking at like the picture and shit. Uh, I kind of wish I could just like zoom. But I like miss. I don't like this fucking. I like but don't like the yellow one or the white one. I mean, because I like it's like it gets the mass off, but then it leaves all of the tiny little specks that you have to go back and get. Like that's just annoying. I shouldn't have to re-go over an area I already went over. Kind of the same thing with the spray nozzle though. Is unless you like double cover all of your like edges, you're gonna end up leaving specks behind. And I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose. Maybe not completely, but like enough that it's like why am I using it? Oop. Okay. Fell and managed to get it done. Love that for myself. Yeah, it's like, look, this green one's getting it and not leaving those specks everywhere. I don't know. I think green just might be my favorite nozzle thus far. Lighting for all of that. There we go. Alright, we're gonna finish up the wall next, yeah. I've done this in the most, like, erratic way possible, I feel like. Which is funny to me. I try to actually be, ow, my finger. I try to, like, be organized while playing this one specifically, but, like, I'm just not. I mean, I guess I do mean organized as in, like, organized, but, like, I just am not, I'm just not that guy, man. I'm just not. The ADHD go fucking burr, and it loves these kinds of games just for that. Like, I love my linear story games, but give me a cozy simulator that I can do whatever fashion I fucking want. And I'm gonna be happy. Wow. A lot of stuff left on those corners. Alright. I'll, like, try and get everything I can from this higher angle first. Please. Suck. Go. Oh. Funbox. Interesting name. You're almost done with the walls, y'all. And I think I am just gonna pull out the cleaner for it. Just fine, that's what it's here for. But, like, oh my god. That's it, all of the walls are done. All of the walls are done. I do see little specky specks. I want to see no specky specks. Specky specks aren't good. That's dirt. I was curious if it was gonna count this top part as part of the ramp or, like, upper floor, like before by the over there, but nope. Part of the ramp. I think it's crazy that this is called a fun box, man. Fun box. My date canceled me, so I hit up a married couple I hooked up with last year. The husband is I'm meeting with both of them tomorrow. Ooh, get it, Eternal. I'm sorry that your date canceled on you, but I'm sure, you know, I'm sure it was for good reason. Not sure how you feel about it. Why are you unsure? I mean, as long as, both of them are in on it, they know what's going on, then at least on their end, everything should be okay. Say, does the washer of your work on edges? I mean, probably, but not like outrageously effective. It's a power washer, not a fucking leaf blower. Eh. Um, yeah, I should read this. Be extra slow with the white one, I guess, because it covers more ground. Last time they were about it. Oh, fair. I mean, you can always like sit down and like talk with them, because communication's definitely important. You don't even know their names. I don't think I've ever gone on a date or done anything more than that with somebody I did not know the name of. I'm not seeing any sparkles. Not the wife on Tinder. I never asked. I mean, if it's a name you go by, then it's your name. Like, I go by the name Fox. Like, even people in real life that like have known me for years call me Fox. But like, just because that's not like my legal name on my ID doesn't mean that's not my name. I go by that name. All right. I got all of the ones on the floor in just this area. Right? More sparkles. Right. I mean, if he is weird about anything, just leave. Just be like, never mind, I am no longer comfortable. I am leaving. Make sure you stand up for yourself. We have an ad that's about to start. Okay, I'm gonna let the ad play. Try and pop my back, and then we'll finish up. You're done. Oh wow, Mr. Collects the files for two contests. Oh fuck yeah, Eternal! That's fucking awesome. Alright. Now the people are slowly filing back in. Gonna watch some more of this. Gonna slowly the strafing. Not even slow, I'm just gonna go back and forth. So I have a good cutoff line. Nice strong lineage. Love a nice strong line around here. Like a bug, the fly, I think, fucking flying around my head and it's pissing me off. base of it. Go. I should have been more on top of the floor as I was moving along, but I was just kind of going from top to bottom in a very stupid fashion. Hold on. If whatever flyer this thing is won't get out of my face, I'll turn a fan on so it doesn't have a choice. Go away. I don't care if it's cold. I will deal with it. I'd rather be slightly chilly because of a fan than having a flyer on my fucking face. Though it does remind me, the kitties are not doing their bug hunting jobs very well. We're gonna have to retrain them. There we go. Got turned away. It's good. Weird that it was like moving my boom arm. I find that entertaining. Just because I had it on low, so it's not like that fan was very high. But it's fine. I moved it. Alright. Try and make sure we don't leave any sprinkly speckies. Because sprinkly speckies are bad. We want this skate park spotless. Oh, sprinkly speckies! No, not the sprinkly speckies! Stop it! Bad sprinkly speckies. God, why did that jump scare me? Oh, the time lapse cut out me fucking with the fucking soccer ball. Alright, let's do this one. I thought that was gonna be it, but like, I want to do that one now. It's gonna be short. It won't take very long. start down here. Get and at this angle. Oh my gosh. Oh, so I guess I'm gonna have to stand up to finish that one. Oh, I love just the dinging. So satisfying, yes. Alright. What fence? Oh, that? Okay. Button. I don't know what that is. Wait, that's the sidecar seat, right? Yeah. Finish the seat then. I'm not really sure what is possibly even dirty on it. There we go. Alright, swing arm. What the fuck is that? Oh. There we go. Nice. Alright. That is going to be it for today. I gotta get ready. I got shit I gotta do. Oh, I will be on, should be on tomorrow. I won't be on, however, Monday this upcoming week or the week after that. I'll probably put a post in the server on, like, tomorrow evening. It's like, hey, reminder, Sunday, Monday, not gonna be here. Sundays, I'm almost never here. But a reminder is still never bad. But either how, I love you guys. You guys are super duper freaking awesome. I will be here tomorrow. Don't forget that you need to be gay. Prime. Bye bye.